Whenever you have pale skin, you cannot handle citrus fruits outdoors. It can cause second degree burns and those big pus balls on the skin. And it can lead to far more serious health problems as well. Now, I have been doing these stories now for probably the last 2 to 3 years. And this occurs every single year. There's always somebody handling lemons, limes, or fruits that burn, and they always end up suffering these bad burns and limited movement in their limbs. So, this is a 7-year-old who was handling limes out in the sun, trying to make limeade, and he suffered really bad second-degree burns on both hands. Mom warns of skin disease after son suffers burns while handling lime juice. Hey, if you just can't do it, you just can't. What was supposed to be a fun day selling limeade turned into a medical emergency for Catherine Thompson's 7-year-old son, Bentley. The next day, he woke up with completely red hands. Thompson said at first they thought her son's hands were just sunburned. Then he had a blister on one of his knuckles, so we knew it was something more than that, Thompson said. The family took Bentley to 3 doctors until they found out he had phytophotodermatitis, a skin reaction to a chemical in lime juice that can cause blisters and burns when exposed to the sun. So they were making this outside. They were making this outside in the sun, and he got badly burned from it. They told us he had second-degree burns on his hands, and they wrapped each of his fingers individually, Thompson said. She describes the experience as shocking and very traumatic for their son. They told us if he didn't continue to use his hands and if he hadn't gone to the hospital and had them wrapped up and fixed, everything could have been really bad. So he could have suffered really bad scarring, and that scarring doesn't always go away. And they're saying that he could have also had limited movement in his fingers and hands as a result from, this burn from the limes. Now, Bentley's hands are completely wrapped in gauze, allowing limited movement and making everyday tasks more difficult. Thompson said her son will make a full recovery, but warns others to be aware so they don't fall victim to some kind of situation. We just want to educate people because we hate to see other kids who do Lemonade Day have something like this happen to them, Thompson said. Doctors said there's no real warning signs if you have this skin condition, but people with more fair skin are at a higher risk. Wow. It's really a shame this happened to a kid, but I would think people would know by now what the effects of handling certain fruit outside would do to them. But I guess they're just not educated enough to know until something like this happens. Gonna have to add this to my sunburn news, y'all. I'm gonna have to do it. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on that notification bell and love your melanin, ladies and gentlemen. Peace, family.